Want to know about a place that has 60 parks, over 7 miles of ocean shore with a blue wave that just welcomes you in, a boardwalk which stretches to 2.5 miles with restaurants, shops, fun activities to do, all without the cost of the theme parks. This place is Hollywood. And this is not the Hollywood with the white letters that sit on Mount Lee. No, this is Hollywood, Florida. And later on, we are going to show you a 440-foot tall guitar. We just arrived in Hollywood and right away something feels different. Very calm. Not the fast pace of Miami, not quite the polished vibe of Fort Lauderdale. This feels more relaxed, more local, more real. For this trip, we're staying just steps away from the iconic Hollywood Beach Broadwalk at a place called Ocean Drive Villa, a quiet, cozy stay right in the heart of everything. And here's a fun fact. Jim Belushi once stayed here while filming A Change of Heart back in 2014. We booked a room at Ocean Drive Villas, which is only 100 steps to the ocean and famous Hollywood Beach Broadwalk. This hotel is not meant to be luxury. It's homey and cute. Our room is like a studio kitchenette style. It's clean. The only hidden fee we were not aware of is the $20 a night parking. So yeah, we're already off to a pretty cool start. And after checking in, we didn't waste any time. We head straight out towards the beach. However, the landscape and grounds are well kept, a perfect spot for a one-night stay. We were right next door to the Oasis, which also has a private pool and patio. This is pretty much what the hotels or stays look like here, other than the high-rise hotels. Can't get any better than this. Only 3-minute walk to the beach. The waves are generated by wind blowing across the Atlantic Ocean. On typical days, the waves are calm or gentle. It's a little windy today, but it's still beautiful. It's great to be out here, just watching the ocean waves, the seagulls go around. It's a shame that there's still a lot of algae going around. Not algae, but it looks like it's all seaweed. But this is what's happening in Florida, especially on the East Coast right now. But hopefully all of this clears out soon. This is a seasonal, harmless seaweed issue which often washes ashore from March to October. Cities are constantly removing it using heavy machinery. Though it is difficult, it's an ongoing process to manage. In looking beyond the seaweed, the beach is clean, well kept, and you can see a blue wave across the distance. Generally, you can't see the surface and surf fishing. We're going to take a leisure walk in this brick-paved boardwalk. Feeling a bit energetic? Here is a surf simulator, the Flow Rider, located right by the Margaritaville of Hollywood Beach Resort, which also includes shops, 8 restaurants, a spa, 3 pools, including a rooftop pool, a tropical oasis, and vacation paradise.
Right here, Fabian. Hey! Hey, welcome to Hollywood Beach. We're here enjoying the concert and the beautiful weather. And that's it. Hola, bienvenidos a Florida. Aquí estamos con el clima. Fort Myers. Hey!
I used to work over there, rebuilding all the houses.
A lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
The Hollywood Beach Broadwalk stretches for nearly 2.5 miles along the ocean. Palm trees line the path, bike cruise by. People are just walking, skating, laughing, just enjoying the moment. And what stands out immediately is how open everything feels. No massive crowds, no chaos, just space to breathe. On one side, you got the Atlantic Ocean, wide and inviting. On the other side, colorful little cafes, ice cream shops, beach rentals, all the classic Florida charm. This is the kind of place where you don't need a plan. You just walk and let the place unfold. Work still needs to get done under the Florida sun. A convenient theater event spot to have by the beachside with space for dancing. Events are provided by Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. And next to Margaritaville is Under the Sun Beach Service, where you can rent chairs and beach umbrellas. A colorful candy store can also be found by the Boardwalk, in addition to over 30 shops and numerous restaurants and cafes. There's something about Hollywood that doesn't try too hard. It's not flashy, it's not overwhelming, it just is. And honestly, that's what makes it special. And after a 2.5 mile walk, it is time for breakfast. We are going to drive to downtown and head to our breakfast spot. Along the way, we wanted to give you a view of the homes. Here, there is a diverse mix of architectural styles, transitioning from coastal to inland residential. There are modern homes, Mediterranean revival styles, and 1920s historic homes, along with mid-century ranch homes and high-rise condos. We just got here at Farmer's Milk for breakfast, and breakfast on a Saturday morning is one of my favorite things to do. And what about you? Farmer's Milk is a cozy bakery and cafe specializing in Eastern European-inspired food, cakes, pastries, and farm-fresh dairy products. Famous for fluffy syrinki, which is a Ukrainian pancake, eggs Benedict, and savory croissants. It emphasizes in healthy eating and high-quality products. This is definitely breakfast heaven. We're starting off with a croissant with pistachio and chocolate almond. This is just to start with. I have my tea here, and Luigi got a fancy cappuccino. Looking forward to what's next.
And I'm going to try one of my favorites, almond croissant. Very good.
So mine is the salmon with eggs Benedict and a little touch of caviar on top of a croissant with some arugula salad. And Luigi has the eggs Benedict over chicken with caviar on the side and also with the arugula salad. So some of you may be wondering, why is she cleaning the table at a place where they just had breakfast? Because at Farmer's Milk, you get treated as family. So you clean up after you eat. Farmer's Milk. This is a European Ukraine place, and tomorrow is a celebration of Easter. And this is one of my favorite holiday cakes, which is panettone, but they finalize it with decorations on top. And this is a gift that you bring to families when you have dinner together. I love traditions and I love culture.
Breakfast was delicious. We and Francesca, we do love croissant and eggs Benedict, and we got to get both of them into one. How good is that? Very highly recommended.
Our bill came out to $70, including tip. Is it pricey for breakfast? Yes. However, very well worth it. The eggs were fresh, including the arugula, the tomatoes. You could taste the freshness of the food. So I would come again. It was fabulous. After breakfast at Farmer's Milk, we're gonna be heading to the Arts Park at the Circle, which is one of the many parks in Hollywood. Joseph Young founded and designed Hollywood in the 1920s as a dream city, intended to feel like vacation everyday environment. He was also the first mayor, but resigned after the first week. He wanted to maintain his role as a developer rather than holding office. This is like the heartbeat of downtown Hollywood. Wide open green spaces, art installations, walking paths, and just a really good energy. And it really shows you another layer of Hollywood, not just a beach destination, but a community. And today at the Arts Park, they're setting up for a salsa festival. I just got a little lesson here. Thank you.
Cuero y semilla hecho en Colombia.
Very good.
Y también
This is Colombia.
esta es semilla. Güiro y maraca.
Cool.
Vallenato. Merengue. Bachata, merengue. Estas es campanitas para la salsa.
Yeah. Like that. Located inside the Arts Park is Hollywood Hot Glass, a glass-blowing studio. It has an interactive workshop where visitors can create their own glasswork with the help of instructors. Registration is needed with a paid fee. It's intense and at the same time kind of hypnotic. There's creativity here, there's art. There's a whole lot of different sides to the city that most people probably did not know. Next to the studio is the gallery and shop, showcasing handcrafted glass art pieces, which can be purchased. We're going to head back to downtown to explore the streets here. There are many pastel-hued stucco-walled buildings that are quite colorful. It combines historic Mediterranean revival and Art Deco charm with a modern feel. There's a mix of restaurants, bars, cafes, and small local shops, all within walking distance. Downtown also has a statue of Joseph Young. Here is a wall detailing his role as the city's founder and some history of Hollywood. We spotted these cute little toys along the way. We had to take a photo of them. Nothing feels too big or overwhelming. It's a blend of a beach town and an arts district. There is also a food hall here, not as big as the one we went to in Nashville last year. Went back to the park to see how the Salsa Fest is going. The stage is set for salsa performers, a very energetic feel. We're going to show you what it's like driving around the entire art circle. The down part about this park is the parking spaces. Looks like when they hold events, there are not many spaces. We took advantage of the parking space at Walgreens after we made a purchase and left the car there for a short while to walk in the park. So we're gonna shift gears and play a different tune. We just arrived at the Seminole Hotel and Casino, also known as the Guitar Hotel. Let's check this out. This is the world's first and only guitar-shaped hotel, featuring floor-to-ceiling glass that reflects the South Florida skyline. The hotel's lead strings light up at night, something worth seeing. It also holds a state-of-the-art 7,000-seat theater. At the hotel's entrance is this 35-foot waterfall. And the contrast from peaceful beach town to high-energy resort, it's what makes Hollywood so interesting. Throughout the hotel, there are showcases that feature an extensive collection of celebrity and music memorabilia. The resort features a recreational water area longer than 3 football fields. It includes a beach-style experience with real Florida sand and tropical waterfalls. This This would be a fantastic vacation, however, a bit pricey. It's about $800 a night. But if you check around, shop around, you do find great deals. Luigi, matter of fact, did find a great deal for half the price, which is going to give us ample time to go around, show you more, give you more details about restaurants and places. This is awesome. This is just the surface that we're touching today, but we're hoping that within less than a year, we'll give you the full tour. Let's go see what it's like inside this guitar hotel. Couldn't miss the opportunity to see the inside of the gift shop. So we got to do a lot of walking in there, and we do look forward to coming back. But now it looks like all of our breakfast calories have been depleted, so we're going to have something to eat. Before we wrap up the day, there's one other place we want to explore, and it's Le Tub, and we're gonna be having dinner here. We hear that they're very famous for their burgers. Let's check this out. The restaurant was originally built from scavenged trashy treasures found on the beach. Actual toilet seats are placed at the front entrance, with the sign telling patrons to sit yourself. Now this place is legendary, known for having some of the best burgers in town. And once you get here, you kind of understand why. It's quirky, it's laid back, it feels like old Florida. Nothing polished, nothing fancy, but that's exactly what makes it perfect. Le Tub Salon is a legendary waterfront dining place since 1975. This used to be a former Sunoco gas station, famous for being named America's Best Burger by GQ magazine in 2006. Reportedly praised by Oprah Winfrey, it has a unique decor. We just ordered our meal here at Le Tub, and we're told that the burgers are kind of big, so we're going to be sharing a burger. I also ordered the grilled chicken BLT and some drinks, but this is fantastic, and it's not just about the burgers here. It's an experience because you're right by the waterfront and beautiful atmosphere, just laid back, enjoy. And we're seated in a quieter area, so this is fantastic. So I keep looking at the menu here for Le Burger, and it does say that it comes with the tub sauce. I'm so looking forward to what this tub sauce is, so we're gonna taste this. This is so relaxing. Please don't wake me up. Only when the food gets here so I could eat and then perhaps take another nap here. This is wonderful. These portions are huge, and take a look at that size of the chicken right here. Very thick. And look at this burger. They ain't kidding when they say it's a big burger. This is definitely a shareable. And this has to be the tub sauce.
All right, that's
So
a
we
big
are
burger.
sharing the burger and the chicken sandwich. This is wow.
But
That's all I can say. Wow.
yeah, it is a must try. Is it well worth it? Good. Okay, I'm gonna try Francesca's first. Yeah, it is very good. She was right. We on the burger, we did some research, and that's why we came here for the burger. But this one is really good too. Well worth it.
I just finished the half burger from Luigi's order, and I never got to mention the tub sauce. It's just ketchup and mayonnaise. But this is so filling. The burgers are humongous. And I'm washing it down with a little bit of a non-alcoholic ginger beer, which is really good. It's really refreshing.
Burger was delicious, awesome. Highly recommended, and the reviews were correctly. And I'm washing it down with a Crazy Blonde Lady, which is a beer that I once had tried in Ave Maria, and it was really good. So here we go again.
What's one way to tell that a sandwich is delicious? When it gets sloppy. Be honest, when a sandwich is sloppy, doesn't it taste good? Let us know in the comments. What do you think? Sloppy sandwich or a well-mannered sandwich? I think sloppy. Dinner was fantastic at Le Tub. And as the early evening is winding down here, we're going to make our way back to the beach one last time. It's a surreal moment at this time of day when the day is ending and we need to leave a very welcoming city. One last walk along the Boardwalk to burn up some more calories. One last look at the ocean, and it hits you. This place is different. Not louder, not bigger, just better, in a quieter way. And just like that, our short trip here in Hollywood is coming to an end. We hope we were able to bring a piece of Florida to you and hope that you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comments, what do you think about Hollywood? And for us, this place certainly delivered, and honestly, we will be back. Thank you for watching. Till next time.
Thank you for watching, and if you haven't watched Neighbor Town West Palm Beach, be sure to watch it.